Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Houston Rockets. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. From 18 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Green finds Porter. Left side, Green. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the Jazz, Pete Maravich. At the line for one.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 5-point game. Outside Porter. Pass to Smith. Green in the post. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Maravich. Driving in. Chalk up two there. 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The steal. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Misses the jumper from the wing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Maravich. He has 7. Fires for 3. Stockton's shot is off. Martin outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Green, 5 to shoot. The rebound by Malone. Utah leading. Here's Maravich. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Porter. Pass to Smith. Here's Green. Can't nail the jumper. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Eaton. Shots blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
There's the triple. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Stockton. Here's Malone, covered by Smith. Malone can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Now Porter, beyond the arc. No good. Pulls it from the top of the key. Maravich with the bucket. He's got 11.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Porter with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Şengün, the screen. Got a piece of it. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Green. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
John Stockton taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. Now here's Porter. Pass to Green. Martin outside. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Şengün, and he jams it home with authority.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Here's Danley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Rockets trail. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Danley grabs a miss. Here's Maravich. From 17, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Porter for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Pass to Danley. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside, Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
The line for Houston, Jalen Green. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And both free throws good for Green. And the Jazz with possession here. 6-point lead. Here's Stockton. And a nice finish on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Houston with the ball. And here's Porter. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Maravich. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Alfred Chitkin taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Stockton. From deep. Maravich, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Porter. Here's Şengün. There's the drive. Count it. Good. Şengün's got 6 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. Releases. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He's got 18.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
At the line for Houston, KPJ. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Utah. And he sinks the second. Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. Garuba with a rebound. Outside Porter. Lots of room. Offensive rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Utah leading. Here's Boozer. Here's Stockton. Pass to Kirilenko. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Christopher. Tate passes to Porter. Back to Tate. banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. From 13. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Kirilenko. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he drops it in from the low post. And Utah leads by 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Hayward with a steal. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Boozer, down low. Here's Stockton. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Tate. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Maravich. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. He's got 21.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tate. Count it. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward's shot is off. And the shot goes in.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Tate's shot is off. Now Hayward. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Kirilenko. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Green, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Stockton. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Eaton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Smith, takes the 3, and that comes off the assist by Green.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Dantley gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Green. A nice shot by Smith.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Williams is checked in for Utah.
Adrian Dantley, 1 shot.
So it's the Rockets now. 15-point game. Green with the ball. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Green. Here's Christopher. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Here's Dantley. Floats one up. Here's Malone. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Martin misses. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Dantley. He's got 5. And he's going for the lob!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Christopher. Now Şengün. Pulls it. And it's Green missing. Green's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Williams up top. Green covering. And he comes up with a bucket. And Utah leads by 16.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Dantley. He's got 7. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Timeout called. Houston. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that one's good. Green.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out. Well, look, he can have that.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
For the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
Now here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Tipped. Here's Malone, defended by Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Şengün. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Green. Over Williams, and that one's good. Green's got 10 points.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Mitchell, a screen on Green. Here's Williams. No good, a bit long that time. Now Green. He's got 10. It's Christopher on the wing. Smith outside. Another three from Houston.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Darren Williams. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Green with the ball. And that one good. 12 points for him.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Smith. 4-3. It's hauled in by Eaton. It's been all Jazz. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Williams. 6 points for him. Here's Malone. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Green. He's got 12. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Green. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Jalen Green. At the line for 1.
One shot.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Griffith. Here's Eaton. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Outside, Williams. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. So Houston will take it the other way. And here is Green. 15 points in the game. Here's Christopher. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy
For
baskets.
your Rockets, Josh Christopher. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Utah with it, leading by 12. Here's Griffith. Here's Bailey. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And the Rockets call time here. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Taking 2
Shooting 2.
shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Maravich. 21 points in the game. Pass to Bailey. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Kaminsky. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Intercepted. Here's Bailey. Pass to Danley. Here's Maravich. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. Here's Christopher, and he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Gobert with a screen on Porter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Maravich. He's guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Griffith from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Christopher. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Danley. To the wing on the left. Griffith. That one's wide left. So it's the Rockets now. Down by 12. Back to Smith. Kaminsky, a screen on Gobert. Smith no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Maravich. The 3 ball. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From the arc.
2 minutes.
Danley grabs a miss. 1:51 left in the first half. Outside Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Houston, KPJ. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Porter hits them both. 1:33 left in the second quarter. To stop the drought. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Porter, the pass to Tatum. Pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Maravich. The 3 is up. Kaminsky pulls it in. And here's Houston. A 12-point game. Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. Here he goes. Back to Christopher. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Christopher's got 7 points in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Bailey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Outside Porter. From downtown. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So the Utah 5 right now. Pass to Malone. Lets it go from 11. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Green. Back to Smith. Martin a screen. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. With the teardrop. Another shot. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Green, the pass to Şengün. And here's Porter outside. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Danley. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Porter. He's got 6. The rebound by the Jazz. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's a screen. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Maravich. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Pete Maravich. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And another miss by Houston. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Green. Snatched away. Here's Danley. Green covering. Pass to Stockton. Here's Maravich. Inside. Here's Eden. Oh, threw it down. Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. Outside, Green. And here's Smith. To the middle. Another steal. Ooh, poked away. Porter with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Martin. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Utah with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Eaton, covered by Smith. Here's Stockton. Up and over Porter. Here's Malone, defended by Şengün. Malone can't get it to go. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Smith passes to Şengün. Green for three. The Rockets with another miss. Utah with the ball. Here's Danley. He's got 11. Here's Malone. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Timeout called. Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Here's Porter. 6 points for him. Green with the ball. Takes it inside. Pass to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Stockton. Here's Eaton. To the inside, Danley, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Danley.
Houston foul. KJ.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hayward's checked in.
Second team foul. In for the Jazz, Gordon Hayward.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Eaton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. He has 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Hayward against Green. Porter with the steal. To end the drought. And another miss by Houston.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Malone. Now here's Hayward. Shot on the wing. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
With good coordination offensively, Hayward is a consistent threat to knock down jumpers.
Here's Garuba. Şengün with it. Back to Martin. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hayward.
At the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Martin, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Utah has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Eden. Here's Stockton. Here's Griffith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now Green. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Tate's checked in for Martin. And Utah with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Jazz on D. Outside Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Green. The three. The Rockets with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Williams finds Hayward. To the paint. Here's Eden. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Give him 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tate. Takes a 13-footer. Boozer grabs the board. Now here's Hayward. And there's the lob. Boozer misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Williams against Green. Pass to Garuba.
At the line for Houston, Usman Garuba, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And Utah has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Utah, Darren Williams, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Here's Christopher. He has 7. Nails it from beyond the arc. Christopher's got 10.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And here is Williams. Pass to Hayward. And the shot's good. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Green, the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Hayward. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Utah. Williams on the wing. Over Green. Williams misses. Williams has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Green. Outside Tate. They set the pick. Back to Green. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Hayward finds Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Hayward. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Eaton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Now Green. He's got 15.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Eden. The 3 from Mitchell. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Christopher. A minute 6 left in the third quarter here. Tate's shot is off. Tate's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Green.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Derek Williams. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Gobert's checked in for Utah. And Williams drops them both. And it's Houston's ball. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Tate. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your Rockets, J-Shot. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tate. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. So he gets them both. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Maravich. The three. Tate grabs the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Christopher. That one a little long.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Maravich. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Jazz running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sport. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Washington. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Washington, then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Knicks in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
At the line for Houston, Boban Marjanovic. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Maravich. Pass to Gobert. Here's Maravich. Outside Mitchell. Cash money on the open jump shot.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Here's Washington. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Maravich. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Kirilenko. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Oh, stolen by Tate. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Washington. Here's Knicks. And here is Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Maravich. He's covered by Tate. Pass to Bailey. Over Washington. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Mitchell with the ball. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. They set the pick. Pass to Bailey. Here's Griffith. Now here's Mitchell. Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Washington passes to Tatum. To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Hayward with a steal. Pass to Bailey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Tate inside, guarded by Hayward. Kaminsky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Hayward with it. He's covered by Tate. Utah, the rebound. Fader on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Nix. Checked by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Griffith. Kaminsky pulls it in. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Washington finds Kaminsky. Here's Washington. Kaminsky is screen on Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's Mitchell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And so he hits both. And here are the Rockets now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Washington passes to Tatum. Kaminsky is screen on Hayward. Here's Tate. No good off the glass. So it's Utah now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Hayward, right side. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Tate. Pass to Kaminsky. And Gobert with a block. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And here's Hayward. Over Washington. It's stolen away. It's Tate on the wing. Here's Nix. Pass to Garuba. There's the three. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bailey. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Pass to Kaminsky. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Frank Kaminsky III. At the line for 2.
Throws good. Kaminsky. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Kaminsky. Here's Williams. Up top, Hayward. Back to Williams. Six to shoot. Lets it fly. The shot, no good. And Houston will come the other way. Now here's Porter. To the left wing. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, KPJ, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Utah now. And here is Williams. And there's the screen. Pass to Bailey. Hayward outside. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. And it's Houston the other way. Guarded by Hayward. Outside Porter. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Elbow shot. Here's Boozer. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Christopher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Mitchell.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Houston, Josh Christopher. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And the Jazz with possession here. Now Williams. Pass to Hayward. Here's Bailey. Back to Hayward. Just 4 to shoot. They set the screen. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. Here's Christopher. Checked by Mitchell. Outside for Porter. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Christopher misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Williams with it. Pass to Bailey. Now Mitchell. Hayward outside. Launches it. Kaminsky pulls it in. Now here's Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Misses from short range. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Williams. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Christopher. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Here's Williams. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Outside Porter. Pass to Garuba. Right wing. Here's Christopher. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
The drive by Porter. Now Kaminsky. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Bailey. Goes up from the block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. 17 seconds left in the game. Here's Christopher. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Donovan Mitchell. 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Houston, Josh Christopher. At the line, shooting 1.
12 seconds left in the 4th. Now Williams. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.